Now, see, there's a boulder over there that we can lift up, but we're not going to do that. I never really clarified that for you guys, but I'm actually not going to do anything on the overworld right now. I'm going to do that all at the end of the game after we've done all of the levels. Since you don't need any of those bananas to actually get into any of these levels, that's going to be like the very end. And come to think of it, yeah, I'm gonna keep going and see. I'm gonna try to do this part as fast as I can and see if we manage to get to 100% this level as well. Because now we've actually 100% of Jungle Japes. We have all of the items that we can get. Obviously, there's a few coins that I missed with some characters, but who cares? Those don't count towards your completion percentage anyway, and we don't need them. I love Chunky's big bazooka pineapple launcher. That would scare me. If there was an actual firearm big enough to fire pineapples, that'd be so awesome. Obviously, they wouldn't make very good ammunition because they're not hard enough. They break up on flight. But, oh gosh, this is annoying. Okay, so this puzzle, you have to use Chunky's carry mechanic, pick up the vases, and set them down on the corresponding part. So, like, this one goes here. The problem is that these little bridges are really narrow, and it's really easy to fall off. And if you fall off, these things explode and they reset. And there are these zingers who like to be complete pests and drop grenades on your face when you're trying to carry these things around. But yeah, Chunky has a lot of these, like, strength-related puzzles. He's actually one of the harder Kongs to 100% in this game because he has so many puzzles involved, and his controls, as much as I love the guy, Chunky is actually the loosest of all of the Kongs to have to control. Every single Kong, even Donkey, controls tighter than Chunky does. And that's not good when you have a lot of precise platforming and puzzling that needs to be done. But yeah, set the 4 pots down in the right places, they all spin like crazy, and we get our golden banana. Oh, I wasn't in the exact middle. Yeah, we're not doing bad. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of things in this level that we have to go over ground that other Kongs have already been over. So I might just edit it. I might just choose to edit this down if I don't say anything super fantastically funny on the way to each area, like into each temple and things. I'm probably just going to edit this down to show the important stuff. But anyway, we've got to go into Tiny's temple now, the monkey temple, because that's Chunky is the 4th Kong who can get inside. Obviously, Donkey can't, but the other a couple of the others could, and there's some coins for him around, so we might as well grab those while we're here. Now, Chunky's stuff in this level is hidden much better than it is in Jungle Japes, so you're actually going to... It isn't all just clustered in places where he needs to go anyway. So actually getting to everything is going to take a little bit more work. Not as much work as it's going to take in Frantic Factory. That's going to be crazy. That level is just going to be... That's probably going to be 5 episodes. That's probably going to be about 2 or 3 videos long of just getting items there. But we'll see. Anyway, obviously we've done everything over here and over there. There's some... See, look at this. When they were designing these levels, they obviously didn't know where to put most of the stuff for Chunky. If they just have banana bunches lying around like that, that's gimme prizes. Come on, people. Be a bit tougher than that. Anyway, we've got this down here. We've got those 2 innocent-looking barrels that are actually hiding Kremlings. We're just going to go ahead and grenade those. And I just realized that I don't have Chunky's instruments, so we can't do what we're doing in this temple. Anyway, I will cut back to the entrance. See you. Alright, we're back. So, like I said, these barrels actually hide Kremlings. You might think, oh, we can pick those up. No, you can't. Like I said, the barrel throw mechanic in this game is actually only used in the boss fights. So we go ahead and stand on this music pad and play our triangle. I just love how he does that little ballerina thing with his feet when he jumps up in the air like that. He's just such a wuss. That's the funniest thing about Chunky, is the fact that he's a gigantic wuss. Alright, so this area is basically a kill room. where we've got to try to kill all of the clat traps in each area. We used our Big Bang. Chunky's version of the Big Bang is a giant belch, so it's a big belch attack. But you can't really see the shockwave because this room actually turns on its side and even upside down. So, and this area is kind of buggy. Obviously, stuff can fall through the walls. You can hear the enemies respawning, even though they're all already dead. And then they'll actually respawn before the next set even spawns at all. So yeah, it's a little buggy. But then again, like I said, they obviously programmed Chunky's parts in at a late stage in this game's development. At least the parts in the early levels, which means that his puzzles and stuff, especially in the early goings, are either really easy or really obtuse, or both in this case. So yeah. That wasn't too bad, was it? Those barrel kremlings are just annoying. Those are enemies that you can't kill except with grenades, like a lot of other enemies. But yeah, there's a few things left that we have to do with Chunky, obviously. There's some things in here, if I remember correctly. Yes. This platform here, you might have been seen me walk past it before and going, well, what does that do? Well, now I can show you. We turn into Hunky Chunky, where I don't think we're quite invincible, but we can just bowl over clap traps like they're nothing. You're nothing. And then just pick up this gigantic boulder, carry it back over here, jump onto this platform, which makes that go down. And then just press Z to leave the boulder on there. Easy as pie. Just go ahead and walk back to this area over here. I never did pick up these coins with Diddy. Oh well. Not that I need them. Like I said, once you get to this point in the game, coins really don't matter.
Welcome to
Busy Barrel Barrage! Now, aside from Mad Maze Mall, this is probably my favorite minigame. Survive the onslaught. Press B to shoot. Simple stuff. You have unlimited ammo, you have a gun, you have Kremlings coming at you. Blow them away. This is going to be used only 2 times throughout the game, if I remember correctly. Once by Chunky, once by Donkey. Both times it's fun. Both times it can be a little difficult because the gun doesn't shoot quite the way that you think it would when you're in third person. And you can't go into first person for this part. But thankfully, Chunky's... We're up against enemies that only take 2 shots to kill, so as long as you just mash the B button whenever you're pointed at one of them, you can just kill them right away. I honestly wish that they'd given you the ability to play some of these games out of the multiplayer, because I would love playing these levels. I'd play them all the time, but you can't. Oh well. So yeah, for completing that minigame, we get our 3rd golden banana already. Wow, this has flown by. We're almost done with Chunky in this level already. The boulder reset, and then by the next time we come back, I believe the cage will be down. But it doesn't matter. We got everything out of there that we needed to get out. I'm trying to remember where everything that we have to do with Chunky is. Obviously, it looks like there's some bananas here that we can pick up. I know that there's stuff that we have to do in the temple, big temple over there, the 5-monkey temple. That's what I call it. I don't know exactly what it's called. I don't think a lot of these places probably don't even have names, but that's what I call it. 5-monkey temple. 64. 64. There's some coins up there. I'm gonna go ahead and swing over to that platform. That's something that I never did before, but you can actually swing over to that platform where the well, I'll just show you what's up there. I know that there's not going to be any more over there. Go ahead. Here. You gotta jump to this tree here. That's the thing. Chunky can get some good lateral distance with his jumps when he uses his jump attack, but otherwise he's not that great of a jumper. He can't jump very high at all. But yeah, this platform over here, there's no reason to visit it at all, but this is where the buzzard is. Obviously, we've already done everything that we can do with him, so there's no reason at all to bother him. But yeah, apparently that's where he was captive, and now that's where he lives, even though he's captive again. That's the weird thing about this game. Every once in a while, something like that'll just reset inexplicably, even though you've already completed everything, and you know, freed a friendly NPC or something, and yet they're back being captives the next time you reload the level. It makes no sense. But, whatever. Just gonna go ahead and head over this way. Might as well, get Chunky's, last golden banana out of the way, so then we can focus on, banana collecting after we finish this. And with the banana collecting, just like, what I did in the last episode of Angry Aztec with Tiny, I'm just gonna cut to when I find the bananas instead of watching you guys actually go through looking for all of them. Because that'll be just backtrack. It'll just basically be backtracking over territory we've already been on. Back in the extremely atmospheric temple. It doesn't phase Chunky though. He's too dumb to realize that it's scary. Okay, we got some more barrels up here. And grenades. Oh, jeez, I wonder what we have to do, derp. Oddly, we can't walk up these stairs. We gotta jump up them. Go ahead and blow that guy up. There's probably another one over there. Yep, I don't care. I'll die in a fire. Okay, more left and right. A coin right here. Odd blue lighting. Odd purple lighting. Banana balloon. Where'd it go? 80 bananas. Let me check. I think, is there a banana balloon on this side too? Yep, there is. I thought so. So we're only gonna have 10 left with Chunky after we finish this. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure where those are. I'll probably just cut ahead to where I find them after I get this finished. There was a thing on the floor there. Let me backtrack and get that because I'm not gonna have time to get it on the way out. And use his big belch attack. Open that up. The atmosphere in here is so thick. You can cut it with a knife. It's just... I just can't get over how atmospheric this temple is. It's arguably scarier than the dedicated scary areas. Oh! Hi. It's arguably scarier here now than the scary parts of the game later on. There are dedicated scary parts in this game. It's a rare game. What do you expect? Of course there's going to be scares. So that opened up a secret passage. You might think, well, that's just another dead end. No. There's actually... It opens up the door on this side. But you didn't even know there was a door here, huh? And there's a bonus barrel here, too. Now, since Chunky's temple is actually the longest, it's the hardest to get out of in time, so we'll be running as soon as we get out of here. Anyway, hit as many Kremlings as you can. Press A to fire a melon. This game is all about reaction time. It's just like Whack-A-Mole, only with Kremlings, and you have limited ammunition. Aim for the red ones, they give you 2 points each. Yeah, they do. So even if you miss all of the green ones, you can usually get through a level just by hitting the red ones. But they're fast, little buggers. They're fast. Here, we got that. Easy pickings. That version was easy. Believe me, it'll get harder. That's definitely one of the harder minigames in this game. Alright, so we've got all 4 bananas. All 4 golden bananas, pardon me. And, Chunky's blueprint. Now we gotta get the heck out of Dodge. This is the nerve-wrackingest one, because not only is this place more of a maze, if you aren't familiar with this game, but it's also that Chunky is the slowest Kong and there's no way to get him to run faster. So you're going to have around 10 seconds, even if you go absolutely as fast as you can by the time you get to the entrance. And if you dawdle at all, your timer is going to run out. So there's that. Now, we only have 10 bananas left to find here for Chunky, and I'm not entirely sure where they are, so I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead to when I find them. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, everybody. I've looked all over this level. I've combed the entire level. Twice. I went through every temple, even places that Chunky cannot get to, looking for the most obtuse 10 bananas that I've ever... They're right there. Yep, we're done here. Angry Aztec complete, Jungle Japes complete. You tell him, Chunky. In the next episode, back to Frantic Factory. Good night, folks.